of the UFC. Ortega is 29. The Korean Zombie's 33. An inch separates them in height, and the Zombie will fight with a 3-inch reach.
The Korean Zombie, Chan Sanja! Brian T. City Ortega!
Go back to corners.
There you go. This fight clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire.
Zombie. Power kick and contain himself. Can't hold. This guy's like
5 times already since they...
Especially when they're so evenly matched.
I step forward trying to get...
Patient.
If he had faced the Korean entirely new team apart from this evening, look completely recognized. We saw him before, and I don't think he meant certainly ticking one of those boxes already.
The stance, it's much more of a circle past the commentary booth that'll
fight southpaw.
Quite possibly. And in previous fights, he's used it as a defensive. He used it as an offensive tactic.
Even more powerful, which is terrifying.
People like a career rock climber.
At this point, is behind Brian Ortega. To this point, he hasn't done much more.
Oh!
Eddie Char in the corner.
Oh!
Zombie.
Zombie's just waiting to return with power shots. 2 high-level strikers at the moment, landing some really nice.
Zombie off that center line to drive.
We're already going to be sore after this fight.
Ooh.
See him come together. Korean Zombie throws a front kick. Ortega catches it and lands a beautiful straight left hand.
Fight law, year of the fighter and knockouts only we saw here on Fight Island.
That guy out, right?
This as well, so he can see things coming. What about training himself, not blinking during the fight?
As he was backed up against the fence. Beyond that lead leg, quite happy to take down Zombie. Has excellent takedown defense.
Fantastic takedown, but make him think that takedown's still coming.
Show great awareness. Oh, there you go.
Mixed martial arts. Both of these guys that leave that right leg.
He just octagon.
Oh, what a beautiful Ortega. Power. Alone. You know, when you start adding...
Because right now, the Korean Zombie's having a better...
Oh! Brian Ortega knocks him down with a spinning elbow. Reads it. He returns a left. Oh, nice up with...
Going to war now.
Zombie's taking the elbow.
I mean, how in the world is... Don't mix it up. Don't brawl. Massive moment because the Korean Zombie was having a good round. Really, really bad. I mean, I had Korean Zombie winning that round up until that. As he starts to enter, look at Brian Ortega. Spin, boom, elbow. That was just a great technique by Brian Ortega and showing how
chase him down and land a power shot in retreat. Is there an injury there, perhaps?
That's the old Brian Ortega, not the guy that's in there. Right.
Things up for him there, and he was Ortega-Edgar fight, and the elbow peak.
Holloway's a far more patient fight, the full length of his arms.
He can't even attack in the way that he's used to.
There'll be some hesitation in the Zombie.
Ortega's been very cool. Been away. If it wasn't the
took the time off to get better.
He hasn't missed a beat.
Well, he's gotten better, right? But if you look at him today, opposed to back then,
he had a couple of surgeries as well, DC.
With combination punches, because at least one gets...
Well, again, you know, this round is starting to win this round and ultimately win this fight.
Oh, that was a...
Well, Ortega has the Korean Zombie. He's just giving him so many things to think about. And when you get a counter striker like the Korean Zombie that Brian Ortega is going to be.
Ortega keep reaching for that lead leg. Down's there. But then once he feels confident...
And where I said the round started good for the... And landed so many strikes.
Can he finish it? Beautiful.
Oh, last few seconds in this third round. He tries that spinning elbow again. Round number 4.
See what Brian Ortega's doing at the moment. Digit of strikes landed to the legs from Brian Ortega of all of his fights. He's the most...
For the main event, Ortega be...
And difficult to start setting him up and counter.
This Brian Ortega and edge of Max Holloway's punches. Now, I mean, he looks like a striker.
Beautiful strike there. A short right hand that he landed.
That was towards the end.
But even that... He used to hate wrestling. Now he's working on it.
Zombie doesn't like it.
That blood is running into his eye.
Okay, we go.
Look at this. Short right hand here is really nicely chosen, though.
At his eye there. Obviously felt that.
And I mean, or maybe it was the takedown, so I don't know if the heads came together. I don't know.
It's not a problematic area for Zombie. The reason it was stopped though for the doctor check is because he's got caught with a shot and with one hand. Sometimes you got to work it on total strikes landed 81 to 47. Nice.
Cracked him with the right on one another.
In his kicks and his punches. But
Last 40 champion of the 145-pound division. However, still goes after it. Round
Drags the Zombie close. He lifts his head up, and there's an unfortunate Ortega as he was closing distance, just trying to get good head. Last round, though, I don't think it's going to affect this fight.
Totally unintentional.
Low kick.
It is. He seems to be sticking to it very, very well.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, he's getting very creative tonight.
he went and chipped away at all the bad things.
And this kind of performance, this kind of performance makes me very excited. He bookends the champion's strike. Good long-range striking, very patient, which has been emphasized by the jab.
And Alexander down Brian Ortega. Or do you stand with him?
You mentioned the submission threat and the Korean Zombie. It went down to the final seconds. That fight between Yair Rodriguez or comebacks.
Even as he's losing the fight, you start those fighters that needs the crowd.
Where it does, he's trying to find the perfect shot, which is allowing Ortega to
last night for Brian Ortega. But because he has knockdowns, paying such strong dividends as it had to just walk him down by just picking at his leg, the Korean Zombie hesitates.
For that finish, possesses some of the most powerful hands at 100.
Zombie trying
in his chin. So when the Zombie's going forward,
landed. And we don't the Korean Zombie after what he's been through.
Come back late in fight. He was behind in the.
That might be the best jab in the division right now. Guys, as well. There's nothing like 25 minutes of war to get in your power shots, which the Zombie was able to come through. This one being the most. This fight, Brian Ortega. He started patient. He picked his shots. Caught Zombie rushing forward. Nice front kick to the. Just happy, slowly dismart. Keep threatening that single leg.
Ortega!